For our last story tonight, let's talk about Mars, the fourth planet from the Sun in our solar system. The red planet is a freezing world. It has punishing radiation, but in some ways it is similar to Earth. Mars has weather. It has seasons. It has volcanoes, canyons, and polar ice caps. And once upon a time, Mars boasted beaches as well. This is according to a new study. It says that about 4 billion years ago, Mars was home to sandy beaches and an ocean. So where did they go? And what does this discovery mean for our ambitions of colonizing Mars? Here is a report.
Are you making plans for the summer? If you can get your hands on a time machine, scientists have a fascinating suggestion to make. Believe it or not, it's Mars. Yes, the rugged and tan planet with its punishing radiation and freezing temperatures that can plummet to as low as minus 140 degrees Celsius. Sure, Mars may not seem like a prime holiday spot, but if you go back just about 4 billion years, it would be the perfect destination for a summer holiday. Because once upon a time, this red planet boasted of beaches. Between 2021 and 2022, Chinese scientists sent a rover to Mars. It travelled about 2 kilometers on the planet, and now its findings have been published in a new study. Scientists have found evidence of sandy beaches and a large ocean on the Martian surface, which existed about 3.5 to 4 billion years ago when Mars had a thicker atmosphere and a warmer climate. The rover has detected sand-like material between 35 to 115 feet below the surface, and this material is sloped in the same direction. This is a lot like the sand sloped at an angle on the shorelines of Earth's beaches, and the similarities don't end here. Scientists say that these beaches would have been formed like they do on Earth through waves and tides. This may sound surprising, but this discovery adds to previous findings which point to the presence of an ocean and flowing rivers on Mars, including signs of ancient floods, the evidence of liquid salty water in the ground, the presence of valley networks and sedimentary rocks. In fact, last year, NASA discovered a reservoir of liquid water on Mars. They found it deep in the crust of the planet, trapped in small cracks and pores of rocks. It may not sound like much, but this reservoir is enough to make up a whole ocean that can cover the entire surface of the planet. These discoveries are crucial, and there are two main reasons why. First, the findings help us learn a lot about past life on Mars. It is thought that the earliest life on Earth began in locations where there's land, shallow water, and air. All three elements are often found on the shorelines of beaches. So if Mars had shorelines as well, there could be evidence of ancient living beings on the planet. And this lays the groundwork for follow-up missions to look for signs of past life. There's another reason why discoveries of Martian water are important. They set us up for missions of future habitability. Humans, well, mostly the billionaires among us, want to colonize Mars. And the presence of water on the planet makes this goal much more achievable. So little signs which point to that bring us closer to conquering the cold desert planet.
Merci beaucoup. Hi, how are you?
Very well, thank you.
Thank you for being here.
Namaste, Mr. President.
Bharat Kelogan, Komeri Namaste.
How many people generally follow you in interviews?
Typically in a month, we have viewers up to 150 million. That's more than twice the population of France. And in the last 2 years, we had 3 billion viewers. So I say, Laurent, this is your chance to be famous. You're on Firstpost. One word to describe your equation with Prime Minister Modi.
Amitié.
As India and France work together, are you creating a new era of non-alignment in the technology space?
India is a training superpower. 1 million engineers a year, more than all of Europe and the US combined. So we have that partnership. We have a partnership on the environment and the economy. We also have civilian nuclear programs, and that is something we've developed far beyond the France-India relationship. So we want to work together on AI.
And then comes China with its DeepSeek, creating models at a fraction of the cost. Did that innovation take you by surprise? Did that breakthrough make you sit up and think, what did the Chinese do and how?
But what did DeepSeek do? They took everything that was already available from the last AI model and then they recalibrated it.
So are you going to ban Chinese AI in France?
So we don't have this American approach of banning tech because of where it comes from.